Cameraman.
We'll take everything. When you're using it, you need to make it out. That's our model AGA approval. Hardware pack, well described here, clearly marked in the back. We're gonna see it as we go in the process. And then there's what we call the exploded diagram, exploded view of all the parts in case someone wants to, something is damaged, they wanna replace, they can always address here. It's also online. And then we're gonna start. You ready? Step one. So it clearly states which part. We need part EE, which we can tell it's this big bottom shelf, and we need the EG and EF, the front wheels and the back wheels. We will need for this one-time assembly tool, which is number 21 in the kit, so I'll look for 21. So the rear wheels are the ones with the brakes. Yep. They go on the rear. And the ones without the brakes go on the front. This is, we do it with our hand, the first part. We take it, and there are two holes on the top, and then we can just yeah, so these are the brakes. That's where the back, where you see, that's the rear side, and that's gonna be the front. The weights, so we had them here, and we need for them, we have here number 14, so we have here number 14, so we're gonna take 4 of them, and we have number 1, it's here, we're gonna, there's only 4, so we're gonna take all 4 of them, and be good to go.
Time for the weights.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it as tight as possible. Enough. Next step is the walls up. We have this two parts, and we need 1 of 6 and 1 of 1. Just bring this so they're showing it here from bottom up. Doesn't really matter.
Like, so it's the underside of the kettle brew.
Okay. Actually they're showing it like this way. Doesn't really matter because the gas bottle has a gap at the bottom.
Oh, that's the gas kettle brew.
And we can just give it a small. So you're just gonna put it here. It. Very good. Flip it over. And that's the last time the barbecue is gonna be upside down. And we're now gonna Next step. So we have here 1 and 2. Now they clearly marked. Okay. So we need EC and EB. So that's actually the only one we don't need. Here is EC and EB. So we have the front here, and make sure that the EB is in the center. Oh, so it's upside down. How can you tell? How can you tell? You need to know by these on the top. So this actually goes here. EB. So this is the rear, and this is the rear. Now we need EB, and this is EB.
Yep.
Now let's show the camera. That's EB, and we need to have here EB. Okay. So this goes here. And this will go here.
How are you tracking for time, do you think? How many turn is this going?
Good. Next step. Okay, so again we have this part, and we need to make sure we put it correctly. And this goes on wall EB. It goes on this wall. Okay, so you can see here. This is this part. This way. Now we need the two number 8 tipping screws. There's 2 of them. Just gonna make it easy. Pressure here. And I send that screw in. And now you have to force it in. It's next step is this back wall CQ. You can see it by the holes at the bottom, and it goes here on the rear. And we'll need more of number 3 screws. Just a bit. Instructions. So you have these holes on top. So the holes at the bottom. So we'll have these holes on the top. Next step, we have this small thing here. It goes like this. That's it. Now we need CM. CM is this part with the, here it is down there. And that goes with the front. With some more of number 3 screws. Almost out of them. That goes here on top. So what we're gonna do it. Next step. CR and CO. Now this one is a tricky one. Okay. It's really annoying. I did this mistake several times. CR and the COs. Okay, now this side up. Okay, this side up. So we'll have it up where it says this side up, and the way they are suggesting to do it is to come with these. Just a minute. This. Yeah. It's 1.
I'm gonna hold 1.
And that's 2. And of course we'll need the screws for that. They're coming from underneath. The way we're gonna do it now is this way. That's it. Next step, so we need some more of these screws, 12 more. And this goes here, just here. This one. Yep. Every barbecue has its own serial number. So okay, now drawer. Just put it inside. That's it. And the next step is the third wall. Done. Next step, number 6. We need the EH. Go here in the front. And now no specific side to put it. Yeah, symmetrical. Just goes here. Next step, this middle shelf. No front and rear. Fine, yeah. Like this. This one, good. Let's in the box. Oh, one hand here
Sorry.
and one here and here and here. The screws, just make sure they're in the right place. And the next step will be to screw this firebox into the place. So we'll need a CP. Important note about CP is you need these holes to be placed in the bottom. There's also a very clear tip about it to ensure holes on the bottom. So let's turn it around so the barbecue's here.
What are you connecting here?
The firebox to the cart.
Oh yes, I see. Yep. It's about making it helpful rather than.
Okay, back to this one. Okay. Firebox. Yeah, some small screws. Number 6. The small screw 6. One screw. Okay. Okay. Next step. ignition, and you just clip it in. Too easy. Wires. What's the last one? For these two, that's okay. Yeah. These are just gonna do like this until it clicks.
Yep.
Until it clicks. That's it. Good. Next step. This one is also a bit deceiving that people are looking for these screws, but they're actually already here. Of course, you have to take them off. Take them out. Side. And through here. That's it. And we have the knob. To do. Okay, next step. And we can make sure that's where the burner goes. So that's gonna go in up front. That's where the hinge is gonna go for the lid. It's gonna go on the left rear. That's gonna be placed this here. Okay. Then we need washers number 17 and screws number 3. I'll start from the center. Next step, the bottom vent. We need for it number 13, 19 and 20. Special bits and pieces. Step number 24, 13, 19 and 20 is these parts here. And we're gonna have a BD here, and we're gonna just position it like this. And then we're gonna come with the yeah, that's a bit tricky one. You're gonna put this one down there, and then you're gonna struggle down, and then we're gonna do it by yourself is really hard. Did it several times. Another spot. That's it. Nice. Next step. So this is 22.
Yep.
And 11 is another dipping screw for a different size. Okay. Okay. To do it like this, which is not really clever. Let's see what it is. No drama. Okay. 3 of 6 and 3 of 17. The ash catcher house. Just have to make sure that the handle is in the front. And its handle. This goes here. The thing with the hinge, you really need to try and put it in the center, because there is some tolerance. Otherwise, the kettle lid will be like a bit not sitting. Worst case scenario, you just untie it later on and adjust it. If you try it, then you're gonna get it. You see there's some kind of a so I'm not tightening it all the way. Yeah, this seems to be good.
I know when you've got a barbecue, you should be having a beer. I know.
It's usually cooking, not building.
You're the big boss, though. Well,
I did it.
Got a cut in at home, but I'm saying.
So you knew that with all these roadwork.
everyone at this spot.
No, you're out of out
Good.
of sight.
So I put the wire inside, and then got the burner inside, and then the burner cover, and the screws. Too easy.
Nice.
Side burner wire. That's it. Basically, it's really simple because there are two wide ones and two narrow ones. You just put the narrow in the narrow, so it goes click. So that's the narrow one and two, and the wide ones one. Two. And that's it. Tricky part, AJ addition to the barbecue.
I'm just in South
And
Yarra
this
at the
gap.
moment.
Yeah.
We're basically gonna go here
This is my partner
to
in
leave
this
some
place.
space for the wires. And this
I
You're
bought-
both moving out
gap
there.
here.
Yeah,
Basically
it's
go this side up, and we're looking first for CS with the
So
gap.
where are you,
So
where are
that's
you
where the
looking
gap is.
I'm just in South
And this
Yarra at
gap,
the moment.
at? Yeah.
we're basically gonna go here
My partner
to
in
leave
this
some
place.
space for the wires. And this
You're both moving
gap here
Um,
will basically
yeah,
go
slowly, we reckon.
to here.
Yeah.
You see it?
Like so, like
Yep.
That's the way it's gonna be positioned.
Yeah, it looks like the coals.
Yeah, that'd be one pipe
Yeah.
behind the coal stuff now.
Yeah, right.
And it's just one pipe.
Line up was perfect. Landed 2 meters before the chip. I chipped it up and got it into the rough stuff, and then I just tapped it off the grass, went down into that front bunker, and then I chipped.
Alright, I'm on this side.
Oh, okay.
Were the burners already inside that one? Cup in.
Do. DH and DH.
So they go from the inside.
Cool.
Next mix is strap getting stabilizing this.
Yep.
Is, yep. You want this bit that sticks out. This is going into the grease trap. Slide that through and it should, like before, just pop in there. So this piece here is to stop this from rattling. It secures it in. So you want the bits pushing like this, and it just pushes into there. It's going to stop that rattling. Drill plate goes there too. It's tiered too high. This allows for the grease to be able to run down, and then on the second layer capture it as well. Do that for each of them. The last plate here, got the grill element or the flat. You go either way. You want these bits here, just going in the back. There's a couple of little holes here. I want them to meet. You want a smaller grill plate going in, that line at the back. You want that facing down. We've got our second plate. And your handles. Down. Okay, so this is our screw that didn't get a washer earlier.
What step was this? Cool.